Kamisato Ayaka, present.
Not enough to protect the most important thing. That's why I must also wield a spear.
Ach ja. Mal schauen, ob es auch ruft oder nicht. Hä? Ach Gott. An dem Becher. Dankeschön. Darf ich jetzt? Danke. Panesisch.
ごめんね、遅くなっちゃって。お、ドニアザード。あれ？リシアまで？もしかして、確かに、そんな状況にもなったけど。
そう言い切ることはできません。
ところで、そっちのお二人は？あ、こちらは、旅人にパイも。知り合ったばかりの友達なの。彼女たちはつい最近スメールシティに来たばかりの旅人なんだけど、つまりあなたたちはクラクサナリデビ様の異国の。それは素敵だね。この度私たちが用意する家臣探査を絶対お見逃しなく。そうだ、ドニアザード、私たちもうグランドバザールを飾り始めたんだよ。そうかしこまらないで。私にできるのはこれくらいなんだから。でも心配はいらないよ。
悪くねえな。前にここを通った時は
階段に穴があるだけならまだしも、前は舞台のてっぺんにある木の洞からすごく大きな樹皮が剥がれちゃう。教令員には何度も報告したんだけど。
シアターからの依頼だからじゃねえか。
教令員の人たちは私たちのように、でもあのままじゃシアターのみんながお腹を空かせるばかりか。そこへありがたいことにドニアザードが資金援助してくれたの。家臣短日には今よりもっと綺麗な舞台になるよ。楽しっぷ。あなたが舞台に立つのをすっごく楽しみにしてるわ。これは私たちの夢だよ。ニーローはどんな出し物をするんだ？ニーローは家臣の舞を披露するの。ドニアザード、彼女たちにこのマハール・カデバータ様と。そうなんだ。伝説によると、この日昔々マハール宴の途中、何柱かの神様が酔っ払って家臣様が踊ると、彼女に踏まれた芝生の上に無数の美しいパティサ、鮮やかな赤紫の花が光り輝く舞台を作り、確かに私たちはニーローならきっとそうね。マハール・カデバータ伝説の中の家臣様が踊る。もし私の舞台もそんな風になったら。そうだ、旅人とパイも暗草なりデビ様の誕生日には彼女の崇拝。ドニアザードの言う通りだぞ。祭りが好きそれじゃ一緒に家臣探査に参加しましょうね。ドニアザードグランドバザール。それじゃあ
Wobei Englisch ist etwas lieber.
Huh. I don't know much about the Grand Bazaar, but I do know that the residents here have a penchant for song and dance. Oh, and the perfume sold around here is a lot better than what you'll find elsewhere. The fragrances are longer last. I mean, that's what I've heard at least.
Ja, ja. Ich rieche das wieder.
Whoa! What's with your yellow hair? And why do your clothes look so funny? Did you know that the Sabzeruz festival is about to happen? There'll be a...
There's still a long road ahead. Nilu, your outfit...
I thought I'd add a little
Wow, did you sew all that yourself? Uh-huh. Sewing is a fundamental skill for everyone in the theater company because we... I've noticed that you can't keep your eyes off that crown over there. May I? Of course. The legends say that the goddess of flowers had beautiful horns on her head, so that...
As on the stage, one must act with gumption.
Dancing as a child. My grandmother said the Sub-Zero's festival has been losing its appeal.
Things are really shaping up, and there's a buzz around the festival this year. We're expecting people from all over to come by. Don't be fooled into thinking that sumaru's bad when it comes to...
Hey! Is that who Paimon thinks it is? It looks like... Catherine! Come to think of it, Paimon's only ever seen her behind the counter at the Adventurers Guild. This is the first time we've ever seen her taking a break. Hey, Catherine!
Huh? Oh, hey! It's the Traveler and Paimon! What's shaken?
Whoa, break time Catherine sure sounds a lot less formal than usual. Paimon was still waiting for her to say Ad Astra Abyssosk.
Sure. Standing behind the counter at the Adventurers Guild doesn't require any complicated functions. But saying and doing the same old things over and over again can get... But take you two, for example.
Well, we enjoy traveling across Teyvat and all that, but we're mainly looking for clues about her brother.
Yes, you should keep searching. Sometimes the answers we're looking for aren't necessarily at our intended destination.
Huh. Haven't we heard someone say something pretty similar recently?
No, not particularly. I guess you could say that I'm loving the recent atmosphere here. If festivals bring happiness to everyone, then that's where their true value lies. Oh, it looks like it's about time for me to be heading back now.
Alright, we'll see you next time at the Adventurers Guild. Oh, by the way, thanks for connecting us with the Eremites. We've already made some great friends in Sumeru City thanks to you.
I'm sure you two will get along well with the people here. You've already been blessed by the element of Dendro after all. See you around.
There's something really different about Catherine today.
Hey, Traveler. Paimon.
Oh, hey, Dia. What's going on?
I've got something to tell ya. My lady knows you're looking for ways to meet Lesser Lord Kusanali, and she's been trying to come up with a way to help you. Well, I have an idea that might help.
Are you serious? We'd love that!
It might not necessarily pan out, so don't get your hopes up too much. I'll need to take you two somewhere and ask someone some questions. My My lady is feeling a little worn out at the moment. Nilu's found a place for her to rest. After I take my lady home, let's meet in front of the Citadel of Rexar.
Sounds like a plan. Let's head over to the Citadel of Rexar and wait for Dia.
Welcome. Is here at all times.
Sorry, I'm late. It took some convincing for them. Anyway, I guess I should be thanking you. I haven't seen...
You sure sound a whole lot nicer than when we first met, Dia. Who would have thought you had such a soft spot for
It's called being a professional. I'm a bodyguard, and I work for whoever's paying.
Look, Dia's black.
Listen, you two. I don't expect to be working for Miss Dunyarzad very long, but I hope to finish things on a positive note if possible. Let's cut the chit-chat and head into the Citadel. We'll see if the person I know has a way for you two to meet with the Lesser Lord. Oh, hey, Chief.
Ja, Alter.
Ha, Dia! What are you doing here?
I take it you all know each other already?
Mm-hmm. We met this morning after the Adventurers Guild pointed us to Ozfun.
No kidding. Huh. So...
Rookshaw's gone over to the Academia. The Grand Sage recently ordered Sumeru City to begin bolstering its defenses, so people from all over have been called back to the city. Since you've already mentioned the theft, I suppose I might have...
Appreciate it, Chief.
Theft?
Just recently, the Academia lost something, and there's a chance the item is connected with the Dendro Archon. This case might just...
I suppose that's one way to look at it. Let me fill you in. The Academia recently sent a convoy to pick up an important package from Aru village. The Grand Sage took the whole matter very seriously. Not only did he dispatch the Matra...
You two have heard of Port Ormos, haven't you? It's the largest commercial port in all of Sumeru. You can travel there by leaving Sumeru City. The Academia's grip isn't long enough to reach all the way to Port Ormos, so...
Apparently what was lost has a great deal to do with the Akasha, knowledge. If you're interested, maybe you could head to Port Ormos and ask around yourselves.
Are you serious, Chief? All the Academia students are in Sumeru City, you know.
If you're also...
Count me out. I've got plenty of... And take it from me. If you two really do decide to visit Port Ormos, you bet there are even some extremists who go around shouting slogans like, "Retake Sumeru" for the...
You bet they are. The Scarlet King's been dead for thousands of years. Now they start spreading rumors of his return.
Not everyone's like you, Chief. Even the desert natives who have... Well, Traveler, that's about all the...
Thanks, Dia! And you too, Ozfun! Since we've gathered all we could for the moment in Sumeru City...
Miss Dunyarzad is looking forward to seeing you both. Good. Then we'll see you both...
Ah!
No touching! Ugh. I can fix this! Ha!
Shine down!
frost. Terminate!
Illusion shattered!
Propagate! No touching!
You!
For Rex Lapis!
I'll take my leave. Pulverize!
Born of ice and frost.
Shine down! Blade! Too easy!
No touching!
There is no escape!
Spring forth! Access denied.
Shine down!
Is that all you've got?
Pin them down! Grant us your blessing! There is no escape!
Born of ice and frost. This is long overdue. I'm getting sick of this game. Next on the agenda.
You!
Patience.
Illusion shattered!
Let's end this now.
Torn to oblivion! There is no escape!
We'll meet again.
I'll keep this close.
Da bin ich einfach lost.
Come and have a good look yourself. Traditional spices of the highest quality, made with pride and experience.
You've got a deal. I can't thank you enough for always looking after my business.
Believe me, I'm not making this up. Several Eremite mercenary groups are nearly in open conflict, but does the core of 30 care? And that's not all. Did you know that...
Wow! Talk about hurly-burly! This place is busy! Guess that's only to be expected for the largest port in Sumeru. Maybe it's because of what Dia told us earlier, but Paimon can't seem to shake the feeling that there's also danger lurking in these crowds. Ooh. Let's get our bearings so we can start looking for leads. We know that whatever the Academia lost is related to the gods. But
Other than that, we don't have much else to go on. Osfun told us to try posing as academia students while asking around. Paimon checked the Akasha on the way here, and the academia doesn't seem to have any research facilities in Port Ormos. Paimon doesn't get it. Won't we look even more suspicious going around saying we're academia students and asking about the stolen item? People that come through here every day. If there's any information to be found, Paimon bets we could find it in the market. Let's ask around and see what...
Welcome.
Hi there.
Of course, many people often talk about how hard it is to get accepted. Sure, we may not... you see over there? Those are students from the academia. They've been looking worried and miserable ever since they... If you ask me...
Those students seem to be discussing something. Let's see if we can listen in.
but smooth talk all day.
Out of all my commissions, I enjoy making jewelry for newlyweds the most.
Kann es sein, dass du was anderes zocken willst, Maus? Die eine, das einzigartige Tier, die Beutel hatte, da, die sieht aus wie so eine Rollkette. Wie heißt der Boss? Hier in Jurassic World. Nee, da will ich nicht hin. An der Ruby-Tops. Ich weiß nicht. Das kriegen wir dann hin. Und das Ding da.
Just ask the cat how fresh my fish is.
It's no good. I've tried asking around, but I haven't been able to learn anything useful.
There's been a lot of fighting between the different Eremite factions in Port Ormos. If we choose to move on our own, then it would be especially the group that's constantly shouting some stuff about the—
They're called Ein El Achmar. Today, I heard that the thing we're after might be in their possession at the moment.
Wait, come again?
Don't you see? Many of the Eremites in Port Ormos deal with trading this kind of thing. They're usually pretty wary of outsiders, but not so with students of the academia. It's because the kind of goods that students are— I've heard that Einel—
Wait, did you say—
I wouldn't worry too much.
Well, I guess that makes sense.
Whoa! Did you hear that? A niche. So, what's our plan? Wait! Didn't you hear what they just said? Oh. place we heard those students talking about. Let's find a seat somewhere and see if we can spot the group they mentioned.
Oh, you've arrived. Please, take a seat.
So, they think that they can go toe-to-toe with the boss? Ha! Once we reclaim the
They're nothing to be afraid of. Our main rival now is the Caracal Battalion.
How can the Caracal Battalion compete with the boss when they're nothing but a bunch of money-grubbing opportunists out for—
Yeah, with boss's fervent devotion, he'll be able to use this.
All these guys talk about is the Scarlet King.
Greater Lord Ruka Devata. That traitor and her followers must not be spared. The day will come when the Scarlet King exacts vengeance on Sumeru, and all of them shall be punished.
Yeah, Paimon was wondering what they meant.
What's going on? How can there be hierarchy here?
Huh? Who are you? What do you want? A traveler?
Now's probably not the time to talk about that. Didn't the students say Eremites are wary of out—
A student? Huh. What's a student from Sumeru City doing in Port Ormos? Ah, well, if it's info you want, you've come to the right place. The question is, can you afford it? Huh? What is this? Some kind of—
Oh! Sorry. She must have grabbed the wrong amount. Hey, what do you think you're doing? Oh, Paimon can't stand to see so much more.
Here, this is the merchant's address. Whatever you're looking for, you'll find it there. Hmm? Well, what are you waiting for?
Oh, that's right. We heard you mention the Scarlet King just now. We're actually interested to know more because—
Fine. Since you've already handed over the As you can see, years ago, the Scarlet King founded the great desert nation that was our home. The Scarlet King was the rightful god of wisdom.
So,
Greater Lord Ruka Devata, yes. Furthermore, she conspired— Mark my words, If what I'm saying makes you shiver with fear, it might not be too late for you to become a believer of the Scarlet King. I don't have anything to say to you academia people about that. I think this conversation has reached its end.
Not just yet. This man is a fraud.
Huh?
You again? Deranged academia lunatic.
Yes, it's me again. I already warned you that— Listen to me. That address he gave you is fake. Or at least, you won't find a merchant waiting once you show up.
Hey! Shut it all, Hatham! What are you playing?
I told you the other—
Ha!
Yes, and in no
I'm warning you. Don't push—
If you're suggesting that we— If, on the other, I will jeopardize the Eremites, I am quite confident. Also, consider this.
This guy is really out of his mind.
Okay, then. If you really have a death wish, let's meet a week from today. The pier in front of the Pharos Lighthouse, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, sharp. Don't expect us to hold back.
Not so fast. First, you return the 500,000 more to them.
Please, I beg you, don't provoke them. We can't afford any trouble with this crowd. They haven't even paid for their food yet.
Mr. Iman. There appears to be fewer staff in the restaurant recently. This wouldn't happen to be because they're all busy spreading the word to the students, would it? Someone who chooses to do business with a group like that really can't afford to get so flustered the instant someone confronts them about it. Consider the meal compensation for our silence. I'd say you're getting an excellent deal.
Whoa, did you see that? He not only got us our— Plus, he went that way! After him!
Got it. Oh, so then what happened next?
Please, just...
What do you want? No need for thanks. My goal was to get... Oh, I advise you to keep your distance. All right. Goodbye.
Hold your horses!
Who exactly are you two? A student. Right. Look, you should know that those thugs conducting business with you had nothing to do with your lie.
Huh? Oh, yeah! She's really strong! Weren't you saying something about a physical exchange?
She doesn't even have a vision.
Maybe not, but she can still use elemental energy. Otherwise, there's no way we'd go asking for info from... Those high-headed thugs are definitely gonna bring a lot of backup for your next meeting. Even if...
All right. I accept. Got a pen and paper? We'll reconvene at the appointed time by the pier. You were willing to part with... Look, if...
We know it's connected to the academia somehow, and that not only do the Eremites deal...
You know almost... This is what you've been looking for.
Huh? Paimon can't tell it...
This is a knowledge capsule. To put it simply, anyone who links it to their personal Akasha terminal instantly becomes privy to its contents. Correct.
That's amazing.
It's essentially a convenient. They were created as a. But despite strict over the past century. Meanwhile, those. Well, I think that about sums it up. Oh, so that's your. With our current arrangement, I don't believe I can offer an answer. You're still resolved. Fine. Let's talk somewhere with fewer people. Let's continue our conversation here. If you wish to learn more about the knowledge capsule that the Academia lost, then you must help me with something. I need you to find someone named Dory, a traveling merchant. Unlike the peddlers, she's guarded against people from the Academia because most of her wares don't comply with Academia regulations. I think she blacklisted me. Become one of Dory's...
Why do you want us to meet with...
Until you complete this task?
Fine. So how do we go about doing this?
You two are outland. Beyond the password, though, I have no way of knowing what other tricks she might have up her sleeve. You'll have to improvise.
This is kind of nerve-wracking.
The true challenge begins after you meet her. She has a keen nose for Mora and a shrewd eye for wares, and she only likes customers who she deems to have good taste. I'll prepare some funds for you. Buy her highest quality wares and earn her approval.
But we only just saw a knowledge capsule for the first time. We don't know how to tell which ones are good and which ones are...
That's true. Have you two heard of elemental sight? Oh? Here are 2 knowledge capsules. Tell me, can you detect any difference in their quality?
They look the same to Paimon.
Try inspecting them with elemental sight.
How'd it go? Did you see anything?
Rumor has it that higher quality knowledge capsules generally appear brighter when viewed through elemental sight. That's because knowledge originates from Irminsul, the root of Dendro power itself. The more powerful the knowledge, the richer it is in Dendro energy. However, some canned knowledge with using elemental...
That sounds pretty impressive.
Here's a sheet with the informant's location and contact password, and here's the... Don't be cheap. You'll need to spend to catch Dory's eye. If there's any more left over, just keep it. Oh, and be...
Matra?
They belong... The Matra are razor sharp. You're in for nothing good if they lock their sights onto you. If you two want to back out, now's the time. Okay.
Looking at what I'll Wholesome wrote, Dory's informant is a traitor near Old Ormos. Let's follow these instructions and try to get in contact with him.
Hello. What are you two looking to buy?
Wait, are you sure you're remembering that right? Hyman doesn't think it was that on the paper.
What a unique palette.
Following the paper got us past the first round.
Roanoke, these two want to buy unripe horror fruits. Show them to the warehouse.
Got it. You two, please follow me. You two have a fascinating fashion sense. We haven't seen a customer wearing a sumaru rose for quite some time.
Hold on. Let me think. Sumeru rose means common merch. No, look again. We're obviously wearing morning flowers.
Ah, my mistake. I do apologize.
Whew. That pop quiz sure was scary.
The warehouse is up ahead. Please follow me. Before I retrieve your products, I need to confirm a few... Please forgive me, but we may not have sufficient stock for you today. Earlier, many of our hara fruits were taken by mice.
Hold on. That's not right. Taken by mice means they sold out.
I'm sorry. But as things currently...
He's cautious of us. Let's take a closer look at the...
Before I retrieve your products, I need to confirm a few things. Please forgive me, but we may not have sufficient stock for you today. Earlier, many of our hara fruits were taken by mice. Thanks. If better goods come in, you'll be the first to know. You look like you have some skill. Why don't I pick out some fruits that'll make you dizzy?
No, that's not it. The paper said that heat stroke is the answer to erudition.
I'm sorry.
He's cautious of us. Let's take a closer look at the...
Before I retrieve... Please forgive me, but we may not have sufficient stock for you today. Earlier, many of our hara fruits were taken by mice. Thanks. If better goods come in, you'll be the first to know. You look like you have some skill. Why don't I pick out some fruits that'll make you dizzy?
Yep, that's the right answer. But eating hara fruit that makes your head and ears ring...
Would you like your hara fruits to be packaged in the Sumeru City or Port Ormos style? Wow, you two sure are generous customers. We'll be sure to package your products beautifully. Okay. Everything has been confirmed. Miss Dory is waiting for you up at... Shoot! It's the Matra! Run!
What? The Matra? Where? Oh, Hatham said we're done for if they catch us. We gotta get out of here. We don't know this area, so let's follow that informant.
Delicious food, freshly made and served.
He ran that way.
If you're hiding from the Rishbaland tiger, come this way! Another password! Huh? Oh, that voice came from behind the building on the right! Here, over here. You can stop running now.
So you were the one who was calling out to us just now. But, are we definitely gonna be safe?
These two good customers wish to buy some horror fruit, Miss Dory. And if there's nothing else, I'll just excuse myself.
Oh, very good.
Huh? Wait, you're Dory? Paimon sure thought you'd look
Hey, what are you trying to say, Princess Pea-Brain? I can be scary enough when I need to be, believe you me. If you don't watch what you say. But it seems you two have actually done pretty well so far. Not only did you manage to find the informant, your reactions were also pretty sharp. You don't really look like criminals or anything, but I bet my Mora that you've been in...
Paimon's not sure if that's supposed to be...
I can't risk doing business with people who start huffing and puffing after just a few paces. So that's why I prefer to have customers. It's your first time here, but don't worry, I won't. As long as you have lots of round, shiny Mora, then we're all good. Ah, yes!
Wow, she has a trove of canned knowledge. Whew. She probably...
What kind of products do you seek, my dear customers? Don't worry, I'm not interested in your Take this one, for example. An analysis of the sociological ideology.
Yeesh, who would want to be an expert in that?
Or how about the architect? With this one, you can become an...
Ooh, now the
2 million Mora, and it's yours. No discounts.
Whoa, that's a lot!
Of course, you are free to pick whatever your heart's desire.
All right, let's try the method that Al-Haytham mentioned.
You've really got a good head on your shoulders, and quite the eye for quality.
We'll take these, please and thank you.
My, oh my, you are blessed with a taste for both the exquisite... Listen, I have a special offer for you two. If you spend just 100,000 more or more, you can pick any knowledge capsule of...
Say what now? Hey, did you hear that? Spend another 100K, and we get a capsule worth a whole million! But all the canned knowledge we... Think about it. We've gone to all this trouble to get... Aren't you even the least bit curious about how this whole canned knowledge thing works? We're talking instant knowledge here. Don't you want to try it yourself? Come on, come on! We still have around 100,000 of Al-Haytham's Mora left. So let's put it to good use by finding something useful for you.
Excellent!
Hold on a second.
Oh, but my dear customer...
Uh-oh, Paimon has a bad feeling about this. Let's use Elemental Sight again to check these. So, what did you see? So, they're all worth about the same amount? Well, anyway, the Mora's already been spent, so let's at least try to find something useful. Let Paimon take a look here. Not sure we'd ever find volumes 1 through 7, but at least this knowledge should be useful, right? Let's go with this one. Dory, we'll take this one.
All right.
Our dealings with Dory went smoothly enough. Let's head to Wakala Funduk and meet up with Al-Haytham.
True history is sometimes...
Hopefully now he'll finally tell us about what the Academia lost.
Ha. You two made it.
Whoa, there's so many people from the academia here. Why would you pick this place as our meetup spot?
Well, Wikelafund.
You're a pretty daring guy.
Relax.
Okay, we did what you asked. So, can you tell us about the knowledge?
Before that, I have to ask. Why are you two so intent on tracking it down? You don't have to answer, of course.
Yeah, she just went when we heard that the academia had lost something that might...
In that case, you're on the right track. A short while ago, the academia lost a knowledge capsule in the desert. It's supposedly a divine knowledge capsule.
Wow, there's really such a thing as that? Hey, if we find it, do you think we could learn how to meet the Dendro Archon? Ooh!
I highly doubt it has any mystical properties, but it...
So, where exactly?
That's what we need to find out next. I won't deny that. As you know, the Eremites in Port Ormos, several brigades, I agreed to However, they adamantly
So you kept telling me?
Yes. Ain al-Ahmar isn't exactly wealthy, but its members... So, I've been sabotaging their business The Divine Knowledge Capsule should be up for a secret auction within the next... To ensure the capsule's security and to evade... Unless I know who Dory is the most reliable source of information, but that avenue was previously...
In other words, you wanted us to...
Yes, you can... The day after tomorrow, go... If I get the opportunity to study the Divine Knowledge Capsule, I will relay my findings to you. Will that suffice as compensation? Okay.
Alhaitham,
You two want to try using a knowledge cap? Doing so right under the academia's nose is a bit problematic.
These cursed scholars have ruined all of my precious ancient...
All right. This...
Here. Really? Aw, yeah, what a great buy!
If you want to determine the efficacy of this capsule, I can evaluate your combat ability. We can conduct a while you fight, there may be very...
Wow! Alhaitham! Hyman's curious about something, though. You definitely weren't one of those students who needed canned knowledge to graduate from the...
When you are unable to understand... All right, let's begin...
Shine down! Flee! There is no escape!
For Rex Lepis!
We shall prevail!
All right. I'll link your Akasha to... The next step is to use this knowledge. Hold it in your hand. I'll help...
feeling? You mean that it worked?
All right. Time for round 2.
No touching!
Do your worst!
Shine down! Now you shall perish! There is no escape! Flee!
Germinate!
Illusion shattered!
Access denied.
Now, I'll start.
Oh, hey, Thumb. How's it go?
Well, the knowledge capsule you purchased did improve her combat capability. During the second fight, her overall fighting performance increased by...
Wait! How much? Dory's such a jerk! She totally scammed us!
Of course, this could be because she is so powerful that the capsule's contents were unable to produce a substantial increase. At the very least, this test allowed me to gain more insight into you two. I'm heading back to Ikela Funduk.
So close, so close! Stay cool! Whoa! Nice catch! Yeah! You nearly got him! Wow! Paimon's stomach is rumbling already! So close, so close! Stay cool! Whew! That was a tough fight!
Yep.
Yeah! You nearly got him! Whoa! Nice catch! Victory is almost ours! You made that look easy! You've got it! You got it! Whoa! Nice catch!
No touching! Everything is guided along the right path. I'm drawn to fishing and something's come up?
It's great that there hasn't been a sea monster attack in a long time.
Don't blink!
It's great that there hasn't been a sea monster attack in a long time.
Speed of light!
It's great that there hasn't been a sea monster attack in a long time.
Don't blink!